Good morning, and it literally is good morning. 1 minute past 12, 1 minute past midnight. I could get used to this. The sun has just set, and in a little while, just a few minutes, it's going to rise again from pretty much the same spot. This is a phenomenal time to visit northern Norway. Oh man, it's been such a day. Yesterday, Ads, Laura, Angus and myself were lucky enough to have a rest day in the Kongsfjord guest houses. Oh shit, something's just happened. So before we get to the action, let's finish talking about Kongsfjord. Lovely little guest house, and there's a nice little community further out on the peninsula where we were staying in this gorgeous little cottage. It was the type of place you'd go just so you could write a book. A small crew came down to the beach to wave us off yesterday, and then I headed out. Okay, let's do it. And it was big. I've never been out in conditions like that on the Shiller bike, and I couldn't see the horizon type of big. So after 4 hours I made it to Balla and crept through the harbour walls. Oh gosh, such a relief to be safe. And then the wind was picking up, so we found a local kind of hostel, camping, tourist information all in one building. And it turns out that everybody knows about this trip. A guy called Eric had come over to Kongsfjord, and he writes for Balla, which is like Bollavag.net, and that's the local online newspaper, and everybody had heard about the trip, so they'd followed the tracking map, seen that I was in Bollavag harbour, and while I was in the van heating up, loads of people just stopped by just to check it out. It was really cool. And then I walked into this tourist information place and they said, "We know who you are, you can stay." So really lovely little spot with tea and coffee, and I guess the only downside was the beautiful but slightly irritating glass jangly window dressings, which just, they didn't shut up. I was back on the water just after 9. Ads and Laura are taking the Hurtigruten across to the next port, Miham, and I was out for maybe 3 hours, and then the prop broke. The guest houses, oh shit, something's just happened. Uh-oh. It stopped working, it stopped spinning. So I kayaked. Luckily I've got 2 spare kayak paddles, so I kayaked for about an hour and a half and made it into a little bay, and I was just too tired to work out what the issue is. So I'm gonna go and get a fire on, make the tent, and then do the mechanical stuff afterwards. Damn it. I've just woken up in the teepee in Adventure HQ, and I'm about to work out exactly what's going on and see whether I can move. Trouble afoot. It's quite annoying not having a propeller on a propeller powered vehicle. I have no idea what went wrong. Let's see.